Hey everyone, hopefully you all are having a great Sunday. I wanted to make a quick video because there were a few people that had asked or requested that I kind of share some tips on when people are starting to share, or if they're not getting responses from other people, or if they're kind of in a rut, or they've hit this kind of place where they're not really sure what to do next. So I want to be honest. I've been sharing Plexus for a year. I absolutely love the products, but I've hit times where I've thought to myself, what am I doing? Am I going to continue doing this? I know I love it. I go back to my why, but I have gotten some tips from people that I think have been really helpful, and it's helped me stay consistent through the process because I always go back to, why am I taking Plexus? Why have I committed to this? Why is my family doing this? Have we seen results? The answer is that like resounding yes. Through the good, through the times where people are like, oh, I'm gonna take a month off or whatever the case is. I always tell myself, like, water off a duck's back. So here we go. I'm gonna make it short and sweet, or as sweet as I can, because I'm a talker, so I could kind of go on forever. But the first tip, I differ my content on social media. So what I try to do was to make a list of things that I thought that were true to me. Like, who am I? If I'm marketing myself, and let's be honest, for most of us, when we're sharing on social media, a lot of it is finding your niche. Like, what is it that you can share about that's going to give value to other people? So my niche was humor, travel, motivation, and health and wellness. Those are the four things that I wrote down that I kind of cycle my posts around. It's, again, humor, travel, motivation, and health and wellness. And that could be triathlons, health and wellness. That could be Plexus. That could be water drinking tips. But whatever it is, I'm cycling through all of that so that I'm not spamming people all the time with just, Plexus, 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 Plexus. Because then people start to see you as a salesperson and they don't really relate to you in any other part of your life. So I challenge you, write some things down that are unique to you. And if you don't know what those would be, ask me and I can tell you what I think that you're good at, or what I think that you would bring value to other people in. And then we can kind of make a list together. The second thing that I would say is to check your confidence and be bold. Passion is contagious. If you're passionate about the products, if you're passionate about what you're sharing, whatever it is, even if it's recipes, anything, it's contagious to other people. So you need to, in my opinion, be bold about that. Don't be reserved. What are people gonna think? Oh my goodness, what if people think I've gone on the crazy bus? That's part of self-development, and I'll talk about that in a second, but it's so important to kind of leave that aside and to remember that most people this day and age want transparency. They want people that are going to be honest. They want people that are going to say, I'm not out to get you. I've been doing this. This is how I honestly really feel. I care about you. Let me tell you, the truth, whatever the case is. They want to see people in their raw, real state. They don't necessarily want everything to be roses and beautiful and everything's perfect all the time. I don't think it's very relatable. So I think be passionate, be bold, share, and then differ when you're sharing on your social media. So, I use Facebook and I also do Instagram, and I've been playing around with Snapchat. I usually do that more with my friends or like kids' friends. But it's fun to try to differ how you're sharing, because you'll notice that you're going to get different customers that are going to come your way. Like, I've had people that approached me from Instagram that I'd never known in my life. I mean, I had no idea. My hashtag brought them in to send me a private message, and now they're using products. And so if I only would have stayed with Facebook, it probably, especially with Facebook's algorithms and the way that you only see certain people's content all the time, you can kind of get caught in a rut where you think you're doing a good job sharing, but in reality, nobody's really seeing it because of the way Facebook is set up. So that's why I vary Instagram and Facebook. So I think it's important to vary your social media platforms. Also, I think also part of sharing is your Plexus swag. So you can see I'm wearing this shirt that says drink pink and do good. I have shared on our Diamond Tribe page numerous times that one of the ways that I attract new customers without saying anything about Plexus is using my Plexus water bottles that have Plexus across. And when I'm in meetings, I'm mixing up pink drinks and things along those lines. Or if I'm out to lunch with people, I'm taking my X Factor Plus multivitamins. So it's product placement. That has a lot to do with it as well, or in my opinion, what has been successful or helped me out quite a bit. So wearing a Plexus hat, getting a Plexus shirt, getting a water bottle, any one you want, putting a Plexus sticker on it. If you don't have one, tell me, I'm gonna get you some Plexus stickers, okay? Because I think that's just, it's what we see all over media. It's just product placement and making sure that people see what you're taking, and then it creates curiosity and they ask you, oh my goodness, what is that? Or what are you doing? Or what's that you're mixing? Or do you put vodka in that? I'm just kidding. Like, I had people ask me, like, what are you drinking in there? Is it cranberry? No, I'm like, no, it's not cranberry vodka. It's a pink drink, but I'll tell you about that. And usually that just generates a conversation. Number 3, consistency with your products. It's so important to be consistent with yourself because it shows if you're not taking your products consistently, it's evident to people. I also think that goes into consistency and patience. So I remember when I first started, it was my first month and I had put out a few posts and somebody wrote me a message and they said, Caroline, listen, I trust you. And if you're still doing this in 6 months, I'm on board. And let me tell you, she started 6 months later and she's been consistent ever since. So some people are just waiting to see if you're going to be consistent with taking your products, or if this is just a fad, something you're jumping on and jumping off, something you don't really believe in. And so many people are just wanting to see you be consistent and what is it that you notice, and they want to hear and research. Y'all, I watched for 1 whole year. 1 year I stalked on Facebook before I actually even said anything to my college best friend. I mean, you think we could talk about pretty much everything. Like, I didn't want anything to do with it until a year later. I was like, okay, I'm ready to hear about it. So be patient and consistent in taking your products because people are watching. I promise they are. Next is reach out to those who like your post. So if there's someone and you put a post out there about Plexus or something about health and wellness and somebody likes it, reach out to them, send them a message. That was kind of my biggest fear at the beginning, was the cold message thing. It's so easy. After, I kind of closed my eyes and just send it, I realized most people were waiting for me to send them a message. Some people said, I was really embarrassed to reach out to you. I'm really glad you reached out to me. Are you serious? I could have sat here and waited forever. I would have waited. I would never have reached a conversation with them or if I wouldn't have started or initiated it. So what do you say when you reach out to them? Thanks for liking my post. I've noticed this by using my Plexus products. Or if you're just brand new and you haven't noticed anything that you can speak of, then you can use my testimony or somebody else's on our teams. And then say, if I send you some more information, would you check it out? That's the kicker right there. Most people will say yes to that, and then you just kind of send them the information and start working with them. And I can help you more in depth with what to say if that's kind of keeping you at bay. But it's easy. Again, somebody likes your post, thank them. The next thing you do is tell them a little bit about what you've experienced, make it personal. And I'm saying quick, short, like not a page. And then after that, ask them if you would send them some more information. Would they be okay with that? So that's the next step. After that, then I usually find friends that I know that are using Plexus products and ask them if they know anybody else that would benefit. Like, is their mom, their husband, their kids, their aunt, their best friend, is somebody else that they know in their family would be able to benefit from one of our products? I mean, we have around 20, so there's got to be something, whether it's eczema or weight loss, whether it's inflammation, whether it's not able to sleep or anxiety, anything along those lines, digestion, bloating, diverticulitis. Y'all, I could go on and on and on and on and on about how our products can help people. There was this great post the other day that said, you're either paying to prevent disease or you're going to pay to treat it. So it's just helping people get past that mindset. So reach out to them. Is there anybody that they could refer? Referrals are key. It's a great way to get new customers. The next thing beyond that is I need to make sure that I'm growing myself. And I cannot be more upfront and honest about how important this has been for me. So I have to watch training videos for Plexus, okay? I go and watch diamond documentaries, or I watch training videos when I'm driving to work or getting ready, putting my makeup on. And I'm not saying every day, but I mean, 1 or 2 times a week, I'm listening to people that are either telling me about products or telling me about different things that are going on. And so I can learn to grow myself because I'm not a salesperson. I share things and passionately and boldly, but I believe in them. So I need to learn a little bit more about myself and grow confidence so that I can continue to share. And part of that is learning more about the products that we offer. I also friend Plexus Rockstar. So if there are people that are on Facebook and I like their posts and I think they're doing a great job sharing, then I'm gonna friend them or follow them because I wanna learn more about the content that they're putting out. Because guess what? You can copy their content and then put your own picture with it. And it's great, use it as your own. We do not have to reinvent the wheel. So you don't have to sit there and think, oh my gosh, what am I gonna put? What am I gonna post? First of all, be organic, be natural, be true to you. And then if there's something that pops up that's just awesome, then borrow it. Don't share it, copy and paste it and make it look like it was your own, right? And the next thing I would say is read books. So I recently got into this one, Girl Wash Your Face. There are a lot of other ones that are great. Unglued is another one that I recently listened to. But you know, these books really help you kind of push you outside of your comfort zone and, you know, what are you used to and why are you holding back and why are you scared and maybe why aren't you 100% confident in things? And so it speaks to you in that. So read good books that are going to grow you. That's if you're going to do the business or not do the business. Finding a good book and some girls to read it with is, or guys or whoever, family is, you know, that's really, really helpful. And then I would say reach out for support. If you're going through a slump or something's not going right, you know, the more you hold it in and harbor it, sometimes the more it can fester and grow. So send me a message, reach out, or whoever your upline is, you know, talk to them about it and say, you know, this is what I'm feeling. You know, there's no harm in being honest. If anything, sometimes you just need a little, you know, pep talk, or I've been there too. This is kind of how I got through it. Because you know, life isn't easy, and sometimes, you know, working a business and doing different stuff, none of it's all roses all the time. So reach out when you need support. And then lastly, I would say connect with me. If you haven't already and you want to meet or go to coffee or come to my house or do a FaceTime chat or a message, whatever it is that you want to do, however much information you want or you want to work together, let's make time to do that. I will set time aside to be there for you because I know it's important to have somebody that's going to be a cheerleader and a coach through this. You are not alone. You know, we have this like whole one Plexus mentality. You're not alone. You don't have to be alone. So if I don't reach out to you and you want to connect, then reach out. And I promise you I will not say no. I will be honest about what my schedule looks like, but I will never say no. So please, you're not bothering me, just ask, okay? Please, just ask. So those are kind of some of my tips. I know that's a long sort of, you know, I said I was gonna be short and sweet, and I am gonna be under 15 minutes, so I'm gonna be quick about the next part. And that is, I want you guys to remember that we have some deals that are going on that written this month. So if you sign up anybody that's a new preferred customer and they order 75 PB or more, that's like a pack of Slim, then I'm gonna give you $10 back. If you sign up a new ambassador and they have their welcome pack and their subscription set up, you will get $15 back. But that's not it. Some of us have not made our first post yet. You know who you are. And for those of you, I got some things today at TJ Maxx because if you saw my post on Facebook, Inslee Jane made me go there. And when I went there, I thought, you know what, great, I'm gonna get some things for the team. So let's look at what we have here. We have a You Shine So Bright, like a diamond, get it? It's the highest rank in Plexus, if you didn't know that. The next thing you can get would be these awesome little buttons that you can put somewhere. Another thing you could choose would be this awesome candle. It's coconut and beeswax blend. Smells awesome. The next thing you could choose would be this really cool water bottle here, and I'll throw in a Plexus sticker so that you can use that to mark it in product place. And if you don't have a sticker, I'm gonna send you one anyway, but if you get this water bottle, you can pick whatever sticker you want to go with it. So that's what you're gonna get if you have not made your first post and you put it out there, and I'll help you with that if you want to. Get some guidance. I would love, really like to help you with that. And then if you have already made your first post and you reach out to 10 people that have liked or commented on your posts before that are not current customers, then by tomorrow at 5, I will also enter you in the drawing, and you can choose anything that you want from there as well. So we've got 4 things. I don't think we would choose the same thing, but if we do, I'll go back to TJ Maxx and buy another one because I want to make sure that you get what it is that you want. So are you ready for, oh my gosh, I'm shaking the camera. The big one. We are, let's say it that way, 13 subscriptions away from going senior gold. And what does that mean? That means there are, let's just say 13 people on our team, under you, someone else, that is an ambassador that may not have ordered 100 PV this month. Or their subscription's off, or they haven't ordered anything this month, or they're taking a break, or whatever the case is. If we can get 13 of those people to turn back on and to order by the end of August, our team will go senior gold. And what does that mean? That means that that I get a $350 bonus, and it's crazy talking about it, but I'm saying this because I'm going to give back. If we hit that goal, not only will it help me personally by the end of this month, because it will allow me to rank up and get my flight to the cruise for free that we earned in October. But I get the $350 bonus on top of that. And $100 of that bonus, I am going to raffle off for a gift card of whatever you want, whether it's Target, Athleta, you name it. I'm gonna give $100 back to the team. So if we hit that goal, then you can expect another drawing. And y'all, that means you can sign up somebody for the first time, whatever it is. We can just regular people that are new. We can use people that have white lined, people that haven't been ordering. So that's the goal. If we don't hit it, that's okay. We'll keep trying organically, and we'll work on it for next month. We all have goals that we're shooting for. This month would be great because it's the end of the contest for the cruise, and it just allows you to win more prizes. But there are lots of incentives out there for you. So I'm gonna get off now. Let me know if I can answer any other questions for you. Send me a private message. If you wanna meet, let me know. I'd be happy to. Don't forget about the raffles that we have the incentive for the cash going on, and the big raffle if we hit 13 and our team goes senior gold this month. That would be amazing. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and have a great rest of your Sunday. I am so proud of all of you. Thank all of you, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, for going on this ride as a team together, because we are making huge impact in our little scope of influence, in our little area, and helping people. And at the end of the day, truly, 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 that's what it's all about. So thanks so much. I appreciate you guys.